Hi, I'm Hollis, here to tell you about another way that you can do your books and use an illustrator and make them more interesting. This is a 6x9 novel for children. This is written by John P. Irwin. It's the Cubby Files. It's about a year in the life of a Pennsylvania black bear and all his adventures. Now, John wanted to add interest to his book. So not only the beautiful cover that I did, you can see it's a wraparound cover. The tree continues, but there's writing here for his author's information. Now, there's only his name on the cover, but let me show you. Since he's done most of the work on this novel, he has about 90 pages. His name should be on the cover, and mine is on the interior cover page. That's where I get my credit for it. Now, this, like I said, this is a 6x9 book. I talked to John, and what we decided is I would do the pictures for the left-hand side of the page. He has 16 chapters, so there would be the page with the picture and then the start of the chapter. He gave me a lot of leeway on this, so as I read the book, I came up with what I thought were the pictures. This is where Cubby gets lost. You can see he's just small, meeting people, a frog and a blackbird. And here he's having a dream. This is chapter 2. Chapter 3 is where he meets a wood pussy, which is a possum. And that's quite an adventure. You can see the look in his face. 4, he makes friends with a frog and a turtle. See the nice, crisp, clear lines. You can do this with pen and ink and still keep your background nice and clear and make it interesting for whoever is reading it. Now, this book is meant for like between 7 years old to 14. Here he is meeting a possum in the next chapter. This chapter shows Cubby's mother, and she's teaching Cubby how to be a black bear. So she's teaching him how to scratch the trees in Marcus territory. Here the blackbird and the frog got into a fight. This is Cubby in the fairy world. He runs into a fairy in the blackberry bushes, and I did a very Captain Morgan look on him. Here's a fable about how bears lost their tails, because bears have very short tails. So you have to read that to find out what's going on. This is Blackberry Fever, where Cubby eats a lot of blackberries, and it tells about some of the creatures that are in the blackberry bush. Here's Cubby getting angry at his friends, so he's getting even. That's another chapter. You see the distance back here with the forest and the meadow. Here's Cubby. This one was very fun to draw. This is Cubby getting into the honey. You can see the honey dripping down from his lips and the bees here, and he's got a very happy, self-satisfied look on his face. It's Cubby with his mother inside the den. You can see the inside of the cave here, and here's the exterior of the cave. Cubby is getting older. He's got trapped there in a hunter's trap. You'll have to read how he gets out of that. Here Cubby has a girlfriend. Here's Cubby. Here's his girlfriend. So Cubby has come of age. And here's Cubby at the end of the book. It's called Goodbye Cubby, and he's much bigger. He's a grown-up bear now, but he still has his friends. So that's how you can do it with just a children's novel. You want it to be more interesting, so it's still readable for the child, but still sparks their interest. And it also keeps the cost down quite a bit. It's a lot easier to do just a black and white than a full color. So you might keep that in mind when you do your next book. Like I said, this was a 6x9 novel of about 90 to 100 pages. So keep me in mind for that as well. Thank you.